Hello, good evening to all of you. Uh, Today I would like to discuss again the time value of money, the remaining part of time value of money. In my previous lecture, I was discussing the introduction of time value of money. Thereafter, we have discussed about the future value and present value. We have discussed simple interest rate and compound interest rate. We have discussed our last previous lecture, that is annuity. So ordinary annuity and annuity due. So today again I would like to recap the time value of money. Thereafter, some of the examples I will discuss about the perpetuity, and thereafter I will switch over to capital budgeting part. So in my previous class I was discussing about the time value of money. In that part I have already discussed, that is single sum problem. Means what? Means computing the unknown future value of a known single sum of money that has been invested for a certain period of time. Like I have just given you the example just to see. So suppose you are investing some amount of money. Suppose you have invested 4,445 rupees today, and how much you will get after 1 year. There is single sum, only one time investment, and after a certain period of time, how much amount you will get. So right now the amount being invested is 4,545 rupees. Rate of interest is 10%, and after 1 year you have to know that how much amount you will get from bank or wherever you are investing. So how you calculate this one? Future value is equal to what? Future value is equal to present value multiplied by 1 plus I to the power 1, that is, or 1 plus I to the power n is equal to 1 here. So present value is how much? Present value is 4,545 multiplied by 1 plus interest rate is 10%. So 10% means 0.10. So 4,545 you have to multiply it by 1 plus 0.10, that is equal to 1.10. So 1.10 multiplied by 4,545, that will be equal to 5,000 rupees. It means if you are investing 4,545 rupees, then after 1 year how much you will get? 5,000. Is that clear? Now if you invest that money for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, then what happened? So obviously the amount will increase. So suppose 4,545 you are investing for 1 year at the rate of 10%. So after 1 year you will get 4,545. Next year it is compounding. So compounding, second year how much you will get? So first year you are investing 0 year investing 4,545. After 1 year you will get 5,000. So second year the principal amount is how much? Principal amount is 5,000 multiplied by 1.10. Okay, that how much you will get? 5,550, 5,500. Third year 5,500 multiplied by 1.10, that will give you 6,050. 6,050 multiplied by 1.10, 6,655. 6,655 multiplied by 1.10, that is 7,321. It means if you invest 4,545 in 0 year today, so how much you will get after 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, and after 5 year? So this is very complicated, because every year you will have to calculate like this. But there is one formula that formula will give you the quick result. Is that clear? So if suppose you are investing 5,000 rupees right now for 5 years, and if the rate of interest is 5%, then how much you will get? So amount is future value is equal to present value multiplied by 1 plus I or 1 plus k to the power n. So present value is 5,000 multiplied by 1 plus 0.5% is equal to 0.05 to the power 5, and that will equal to 5,000 multiplied by 1.05 to the power 5, and when you calculate 1.05 to the power 5, it will give you 1.2763. So 1.2763 multiplied by 5,000, that will give you 6,381 rupees 50 paise. So in this way, after 5 years, what will be the future value? After 5 years, if you are investing 5,000 rupees, after 5 years you will get 6,381 rupees 50 paise. Clear? So now if you, the same way, if suppose anyone will ask you what will be the future value of 50,000 invested for 5 years compounded annually at the rate of 11%, the same like you can calculate. So here is what present value is equal to 50,000, 11% interest rate, 0.1.11, 11% to the power 5. This will 1.11 to the power 5 will give you 1.68506, and the total amount will be 84,253. It means if you are investing 50,000 rupees for 5 years, after 5 years you will get 84,253 rupees. This is your future value. Clear? Now reverse present value. How you calculate? Now again, suppose this amount is again, suppose 250 million you are investing, compound 8% is compounding interest at the rate of 5%. How much you will get? The same way you calculate. Okay. Now I would like to discuss the present value. Right now we have discussed future value. Now I want to discuss present value. So present value, again, it means what? Future value is known, but present value is not known. So now suppose it says that suppose 50,000 invested at an annual compounding interest rate of 11%. What will be the future value? Future value is 84,253 rupees that you have calculated. Now if I say you that how you calculate, suppose the present value, you know, this reverse. Present value is 84,253. You are receiving after 5 years, and discounting rate is 11%, compounded annually. It means in 1 year you are getting interest one time only. So how much will be the present value? Right now we have discussed that how much you are investing, 50,000, and how much you are getting after 5 years. You are getting after 5 years 84,253. It means present value is known, future value is not known. So you have calculated future value 84,253 at the rate of 11%. Now the reverse. 84,253 is known. After 5 years you are receiving. So how much you invest right now, so that you will get 84,253 after 5 years. Discounting rate is 11%. So in this way, the same question is there. The same way you have to calculate. And how you calculate this one? Again, how you calculate the future value? How you calculate the present value? Present value is equal to 1 divided, that is I divided by 1 plus I to the power n. So just you see, present value 84,000 and Another formula is what? Present value is equal to future value multiplied by, here it is, there is a one method is to calculate through calculator, and other method to calculate through factor table also. So how you calculate present value? Keeping into consideration the factor table. So present value is equal to future value multiplied by present value interest factor I and n. I is interest and n is number of years. So future value is equal to 84,253 multiplied by present value interest factor I is equal to 11% and n is equal to 5. So 84,253. Now you have to calculate, you have to see the factor table, or you may calculate the future value divided by 1 plus I to the power 5. So 84,253 multiplied by 1 divided by 1 plus I to the power 5, I is equal to 11%. So 1 divided by 1.11 to the power 5 and 1 divided by 1.11 to the power 5 will give you how much? 0.59345. Or if you see the factor table, present value factor table, interest 11% and years 5, then you will get the same factor, that is 0.59345. And when you calculate 84,253 multiplied by 0.59345, the amount will be the same 50,000. It means if you will receive 84,253 rupees after 5 years, discounting rate of return is 11%, then you will invest 50,000. Then only after 5 years at the rate of 11%, the bank will give you, or you will receive how much? 84,253. So the same, now you have, now it is clear to you that how you calculate future value and how you calculate present value. Now, if this is what 1 year I am talking about. Now, if the interest period is less than year, then what happens? How you calculate future value? Future value is equal to present value multiplied by 1 plus I या k over m multiplied by to the power m into n. M is equal to what? Number of years, and n is equal to what? Times, number of times. If compounded annually, then how many times you will get the interest? Only one time. But if the interest is not compounded annually, compounded semi-annually, it means you will get interest 2 times. Means if suppose rate of interest, annual rate of interest is suppose 8%, then compounded if suppose the rate of interest is 8% compounded annually, it means you will get interest in 1 year only one time, that is 8%. If suppose interest compounded, and it's not compounded annually but semi-annually, but annual rate of interest is 8%. It means after first 6 months you will get 4%, means 8% divided by 2. It means semi-annually. After every in 2 years you will get 2 times. 2 times means first 6 months, and after that, after first 6 months, next 6 months, at the end of the next 6 months again you will get the interest. It means for at the end of first 6 months you will get 4%, that is 8 divided by 2, 4%, and thereafter again after first 6 months again you will get 4%. It means 8% total, you will get 8%. But if suppose compounded not annually, quarterly, then how much? 12 divided by 4. Quarter means 4, means 12 divided by 4 means after every 3 months you will get interest. It means if suppose rate of interest is 8%, then 8 divided by 4, that is 2%. So after 3 months 2%, thereafter again 2%, thereafter again 2%, and at the end there again 2%. It means 10% you will get, the 8% you will get at the interval of after every 3 months you will get 2%. It means the total is 8%. Is that clear? So if the period is not annual, if the period is semi-annual, quarterly, monthly, daily, then what will be the, how you calculate, and which will be the which option is better for the investor. So again we want to calculate future value when the interest period is less than year. Then how you calculate future value? Future value is equal to present value. The normal is formula is future value is equal to present value multiplied by 1 plus k to the power n. But here formula is future value is equal to present value 1 plus k or I divided by m. M means what? Number of times. Number of times. If suppose compounded annually, it means what? It means m is equal to 1. If semi-annually, it means what? M is equal to 2. Quarterly, m is equal to 4. Monthly, m is equal to 12. Daily, m is equal to 365. Clear? So present value multiplied by 1 plus k or I divided by m, bracket of to the power m into n. N is equal to number of years is 1, but m may be 1 at the time of compounded annually, maybe 2 when semi-annually, maybe 4 if quarterly, maybe 12 if monthly, maybe 365 if daily. Is that clear? So now if suppose if you are getting if you will get the interest semi-annually. Now you see this example. Calculate the values in 5 years of 1,000 deposited in a savings account today if the account pays interest at the rate of 8% per year but compounded annually and 8% per year compounded quarterly. Now you see. So future value is equal to present value multiplied by 1 plus I to the power n. So future value, how many years in suppose A condition? Future value is, because you are investing for 5 years, so future value 5 is equal to 1,000 multiplied by 1 plus I is equal to 8%, 8 is equal to 0.08, so 1.08 to the power 5. But in this you can calculate 1.08 to the power 5 with the help of calculator. But this formula you can write as future value is equal to present value multiplied by 1 plus I to the power n, you can write as future value interest factor I and N. So future value, present value is equal to how much? Present value is 1000 and future value interest factor I is equal to how much? 0.08. N is equal to how much? 5. So both the situation, if you calculate through the calculator 1.08 to the power of 5, or if you see the factor table of future value interest factor, the 8% and 5 years, the factor will be 1.469. So when you multiply factors multiplied by 1000, the amount will be 1469. It means if you invest 1000 rupees and if the interest rate is 8% compounded annually, then after 5 years you will get 1469. But if the bank is giving you not compounded annually but compounded semi-annually, then suppose compounded quarterly, then how much bank will give you? And what will be the formula? How you calculate? Simple. Future value is equal to present value multiplied by 1 plus I over M to the power M into N, or future value is equal to present value multiplied by future value interest factor I and N. Now, so future value is equal to, we are taking into consideration compounded quarterly. Means you will get, after every 3 months you will get 2%, 2%, 2%, 2%, because annual interest rate is 8%. And my bank is paying you after every quarter. Quarter means after every 3 months. So it means what happened? Present value is 1000. Future value interest factor I is equal to how much? I is equal to 8% divided by 2, that is 2%. 2% is 0.02. And N is equal to how much? N is equal to, because after 5 years you are receiving, but in 1 year how many times? 4 years, 4 times. So 5 multiplied by 4 is equal to 20. So when you see the factor table, present future value interest factor table, 20 years and 2%, the amount will be, the factor will be 1.489. So 1.486. So when you multiply 1.486 multiplied by 1000, you will get 1486 rupees. Now you see, which option is the better option for the investor? So investor will get more when the offer is compounded quarterly. In compounded annually, bank will give you 1469, but if the offer is compounded quarterly, bank will give you 1486. So in quarterly situation, the investors will get better return. It means what? It means higher the compounding rate, the better will be the option, better result, better return the investors will get. Now you see, it means what? Which option is the better one? Compounded annually, compounded semi-annually, quarterly, or monthly or daily. When we are comparing in this example, compounded annually you are getting 1469, compounded quarterly you are getting 1486. It means compounded quarterly means very frequently you are getting, after every 3 months you are getting interest. It means you are getting interest on interest. So interest on interest you are getting. That is the reason why your total amount is increasing from 1469 to 1486. It means which one is better? Compounded annually or compounded semi-annually? Semi-annually is better. Compounded semi-annually or compounded quarterly? Quarterly is better. Compounded quarterly or monthly? Monthly is better. Monthly or daily? Much better. It means more frequently you will get the interest, higher return you will get, higher return you will get from the bank. Is that clear? So if anyone will ask you that if the bank is giving you 4 offer, rate of annual interest rate is suppose 12%, and you are investing 1000 rupees. Without calculating, if anyone asks you which option will be better for the investor, in which option the investors will get better return, immediately you will say that the more frequent interest will get, the higher return will get. It means more frequently you are not getting in annual, because in annual, compounded annually, you are getting once after 1 year. Semi-annually, lesser frequent, because more frequent, that is after every 6 months. Quarterly, after every 3 months. Monthly, after every month. Daily, every day. So in daily, every day you are getting. It means interest on interest is increasing very fast. So after 5 years or after 10 years, you will get more return as compared to monthly or quarterly or semi-annually or annually. Is that clear? So this is the example of 4 options, that is annually, semi-annually, quarterly and monthly or daily. Which options is the best options? Now again, present value. Now you see here, the business is considering purchasing a machine that is projected to yield cash savings of 1000 per year over a 10 years period using 12% discounting rate. Calculate the present value of savings. It means if you purchase the machines and the machine is giving you 1000 rupees every year for 10 years and the discounting rate is 12%. It means how much amount you will invest today for the purchase of machine, so that the machine will give you savings of 1000 every year for 10 years. Very easy. This is the case of, I have discussed you in my previous class, that is annuity. In annuity is what? Annuity is the equal amount you will get every year. Rate of interest rate or rate of return is same, constant, and time period is specified. Here is all 3 conditions is applicable, because rate of interest is 12%, constant rate of interest. Period is specified, that is 10 years, and amount is also specified, that is 1000 rupees every year you are getting for 10 years. So what? This is the example of annuity. So here you have to see the annuity factor table. And here how you calculate present value? Present value annuity is equal to the same, only thing is what? You have to add annuity. Present value annuity is equal to payment. Payment means here is future value. Future means after every year you are getting 1000. 1000 every 1 year, 2 year, that is future value, that is known as payment. So present value annuity is equal to future value, that is payment, multiplied by present value interest factor annuity I and N. Payment is how much? How much bank is paying you, or how much this machine is giving you return? That is saving, you can say saving 1000 rupees every year. So payment is 1000 multiplied by present value interest factor I is equal to 12% and N is equal to 10 years. So here is what? It's not a case of semi-annual and quarterly, monthly, annually. Annually means one time. So here you are not supposed to divide by 2, 4, 12 or blah blah blah. So the rate of interest is 12%, means 12%. N is equal to 10 means 10. So 1000 multiplied by, when you see the factor table, present value interest factor annuity table, 12% and 10 years, the factor you will get 5.650. And when you multiply 5.650 multiplied by 1000, you will get 5,650 rupees. It means what? It means if you invest 5,650 rupees for the purchase of the machineries will yield you savings of 1,000 rupees every year for 10 years at the rate of 12%. Is that clear? Okay. Now you calculate present value, you understood. Future value also you understood. Now you come to two questions is also again, that is annuity due and ordinary annuity. For this, I would like to discuss one numerical. So you see the numerical. It says that if you owe a business that is for sale, you want to sell your business. You have been offered 2,000 rupees per year for 5 years. With the first receipt at the end of 4 years, calculate the present value of this offer using 14% discount rate. So how if suppose you have a business and that is for sale, you want to sell. You have been offered, someone is offering you 2,000 rupees per year for 5 years. First receipt at the end of 4 years. So calculate the present value of this offer where the discounting rate is 14%. So how much is the present value? Present value is equal to payment 2,000 rupees, because 2,000 rupees you are, and this is the case of annuity obviously, because 2,000 rupees you are getting for 5 years, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, whatever. So 2,000 multiplied by present value interest factor annuity 14%, 5 years. So 2,000 multiplied by present value interest factor annuity 14% and 5 years, when you see the factor table, that factor will be 3.433. So when you multiply 3.433 by 2,000, the amount will be 6,866. It means what? This is the factor. The steps calculate the present value of the 5 years ordinary annuity at the beginning of the year 4. So at the beginning of the year 4, that is end of the year 3, because it says what? It says that how much it says that you will get the first receipt at the end of 4th year. At the end of 4th year. So at the end of your 4th year means what? At the end of 4th year, At the end of 4 years means what? At the end of 4 years means the present value of the 5th year ordinary annuity at the beginning of the year 4, that is end of 3 year. Now you have to calculate the present value annuity at the end of 3rd year. So at the end of 3rd year, what you have calculated here? You have calculated present value annuity 3, that is at the end of 3rd year. at the end of third year. So at the end of third year, how much you are saving? 6,866. So now at the end of third year is 6,086. Now what will be the factor? Again, present value factor. Present value factor is this present value become future value, because after 3 years you are getting 6,866. So this is your future value. So my present value annuity is equal to present value annuity third year. Here is 0 and here is 3. So this is your present, and after 3 years that will be become future value, but you have to write present value annuity third multiplied by present value interest factor. Here is not annuity because you are not getting, after that you are not getting 6,866 every year. So here you are not supposed to write annuity. So here is present value interest factor 14% and 3 year. Means after third year, at the end of the third year, you are receiving 6,866. So what should be the present value of 6,866? That you have to calculate. So 6,866 multiplied by present value interest factor 14% and 3 year, the amount here is what? Present value, so discounting rate, and discounting rate will not be more than 1. So here is present value interest factor 14% and 3 years, when you will see that discounting rate, so it will be equal to, factor will be 0.675. So when you multiply 0.675 by 6,866, the amount will be 4,635. It means what? It means when you invest 4,635, at the end of third year, what happened? You will get, the amount will become 6,866. So it means what? It means the bank will, this offer will be what? 2,000 rupees every year you will get for 5 years. So this is, if you invest 4,635, at the end of third year, that amount will become 6,866, and that amount will be more. So you will get 2,000 rupees every year for 5 years the organization, because if your organization is for sale, then you will, that offer will be 2,000 rupees for 4 years. That is only when you your business, what's the sale price of the business? That sale price of the business is 4,635. The value of your business is 4,635. You sell after third year, the price of, and the receipt you are getting at the end of third year. So 2,000 rupees. See, it says that you will get 2,000 rupees first receipt at the you have been offered 2,000 per year for 5 years, with the first receipt at the end of 4 years. So at the end of 4 years, so 2,000 rupees every year you are getting for 5 years. So how much the value of your business is 4,635. At the end of third year, the amount will become 6,866. So in this way, the offer to whom you will sell, the offer, he will give you 2,000 rupees every year for 5 years. Is that clear? So now you take another example here. Suppose one person, your age is 35 years today, and you are beginning to plan for your retirement. Okay? You want to set aside an equal amount at the end of each year for the next 25 years. It means you want equal amount at the end of every year for the next 25 years after retirement. And you will retire at the age of 60. Right now your age is 35. You retire at the age of 60. You need, so 60, 35 and 60, it means that there is a difference of 25 years. So, and you are expecting equal amount for 25 years after retirement, and you are expecting your life as 80 years, and you want 50,000 rupees per year from after retirement, that is from the first date of after retirement, that is from 61st birth date up to 80th birth date, 60 to 80, 20 years, you are expecting 50,000 rupees. Right now your age is 35 years, you will retire at the age of 60, and you are expecting after retirement 50,000 rupees every year till 80th of your age. So how much you should plan at the expected rate of earning is 10%. So how much you will deposit so that you will get 50,000 rupees every year after retirement. Though your age is at right now 35 years. Not very difficult. Now you see, you will retire at the age of 60. After 60, you will get 50,000 rupees every year. So, here is what? 60, at the age of 60, retirement age, at the age of 60, that will be, first of all, that will be presumed as present value. It means you want to, you should calculate first that how much amount you will save till 60th of your age into bank, so that you will get 50,000 every year up to the age of 80. So 61st year, 62nd year, 63rd year, 79 years and 80 years. Every year you are receiving 50 rupees. So again, this is the case of annuity. Because 50,000 you are getting every year. Rate is 10%. Period is specified. So you should calculate the present value. Annuity is equal to payment 50,000 multiplied by present value interest factor annuity I 10 and N 20. When you calculate this one, the amount will be this factor, present value interest factor annuity 10%, 20 years. When you will see, the factor will be 8.514. This factor, when you multiply it by 50,000, the total amount will be 4,25,700. That is 25,700. It means you need 425,700 rupees in your savings. Then only you will get 50,000 every year up to the age of 80. It means you should, now the question is, how much we should save from now, that is from the age of 35, so that the amount will be 405,700 at the time of retirement, so that I will get 50,000 every year after retirement till the age of 80. Now you have to calculate the present value, that is 35, at the age of 35, how much you save. And this, the amount which you have calculated, 425,700, which is your present value, that becomes your future value at the age of 60. So at the age of 60, right now your age is 35. So how many years you have to save? 25 years. So future value you want to calculate after 25 years, and future value after 25 years, how much you have calculated? 425,700. So future value is equal to present value, which is not known, multiplied by future value interest factor annuity 10%, 25 years. So future value is 425,700 is equal to payment multiplied by future value interest factor annuity 10%, 25 years. The factor will be 98.347. So in this way, when you calculate payment means how much you pay from 35 years of age up to 60 years. You should calculate as 425,700 divided by 98.347, and that will be equal to 4,329 rupees. It means at the age of 35, if you start saving 4,325 rupees every year for 25 years, the accumulated amount in your savings will be 425,700, and then only you will get 50,000 every year up till 80 years of your age. Is that clear? So this is all about your time value of money. Thank you very much.